What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of March of the Living. This is episode 2. I am still eager, excited, and ready to move on. We could eat. Nah, we'll eat later. Alright, we're going to close that. We are here. We are going to go this way. Alright. So a couple of long jaunts, some long treks to our next destination. Getting a new flashlight would be pretty fantastic. I would be a massive fan of that if it would happen, but we'll see. I'd also be a big fan if we had some sort of extra backpack space or something. Sensing movement ahead of you, you drop down by the side of the road. Hidden from view, you peek out, and while your instincts were correct, what you find was not what you were expecting. An ungainly man dressed in priest garb is stumbling down the road in your direction. Wave to the priest and try to get his attention. You wave to the priest, whose demeanor changes as he notices you. "Well, hello there," he says with a genuine smile. He then proceeds to tell you about how he has been roaming around, offering spiritual guidance and supplies to survivors he comes across. Might you allow me to offer you a blessing so you can do the Lord's work? Accept the blessing. You accept the offering? Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition, the priest says in a sing-song voice. Drawing a cross on your forehead, he then hands you a small box, which, to your delight, contains an assortment of rounds. Head out and do the Lord's work, child, and if we meet again, perhaps you might join my flock. He laughs and then goes on his way. Sweet, I will take both of those things. Alrighty then, we need to eat, and we need to rest. I think possibly resting first might be a mistake, but we're going to do it anyway. Why? Because we're full of mistakes, and it's what we do. I really wish we would sleep in the middle of the road. It would make me feel far less terrified. Alright, wake up. Okay, we woke up. We're going to move over here, maybe. If we can select our person. There we go. We're going to eat. Confirm, and bam, we are looking solid again. Growls are very, very, very close. They seem to not be super thrilled that we exist right now, but that's okay. We shall travel onward. Why? Because it's what we do. We always continuously head to our destination toward the east. Sometimes going north, south. I imagine occasionally we might even backtrack to go west, but I doubt it. A traveler hails you from a distance. Raise your gun and tell the stranger to keep his distance while you pass him. Stop walking and ask him from a safe distance if he has any goods to trade. Carefully walk toward him. Hi! Before he can continue, a bunch of infected emerge from the woods. A rotter lunges forward and sinks its teeth into the man's neck. He falls to his knees, crying out in pain. There's nothing you can do beside walking away. Well, I can still fight the infected and maybe steal stuff from him. There's only 3. We're going to go melee style on this. I am all for that. Bring it. You guys want to play? Bring it on. I say I am ready. I am eager. I think I may have turned away slightly too quick. I'm not sure, though. That time I definitely did. Sorry, guys. I'm a little panicked here. Yeah, rest in pieces. That's what I said to his skull as I smashed it like a pumpkin. Smashing pumpkins? That's still a thing, right? Alright, a little bit of a chip damage there, right out of his forehead. Nope. Try it again with another forehead slap with a hammer, and rest in peace. As you slay the last of the infected, you notice the stranger is nowhere to be found. Well, I guess soon he'll be someone else's problem. We did get some pistol bullets from that, which is pretty good. We actually have a fairly decent supply of ammunition and food at this point. So I'm a relatively big fan of that, but we'll see how it all plays out as we continue. Alright, one more stop, and then we get to go to a town, or a city, if you will. And hopefully, once we get to that town, or city, if you will, we'll be able to actually find a safe place to rest, and... oh, it's raining. And we'll be able to recover, possibly? I don't know. You come across a trio, 2 men and a woman, sitting around a campfire, cooking some type of meat. Oh! You scared me. You can't be sneaking up on people like that, the woman says, grasping her chest. You almost gave me a heart attack. The smell of cooking meat has your stomach growling. It's almost like it's begging to be eaten. Oh, ask them why they're not afraid of other people. Oh, well, we have been living around this area for a while. Most of the people coming through are not looking for trouble. A man sitting next to her chimes in. Everyone is heading east. That's where you'll run into more of the aggressive groups. The man stands up and says, "Where are our manners? Allow me to introduce the group. My name is Frank. This lovely woman is Hannah. And the quiet one across from her is Jerome." That's why they choose to live here. Hannah happily responds, "We were going to head east like everyone else, but the closer we got, the harder it was. We're happy here," Frank chimes in again. "That's right, no one bothers us here. Like you, for example," Frank pauses. "Anyways, I see you eyeballing that meat. Why don't you sit down and grab a bite?" Sure. Hey, my fatigue has been decreased. Frank hands you a plate with some meat on it. You take a bite and notice it has a weird texture to it. Uh-oh. But continue to eat as they talk about how they met for a few minutes. Jerome doesn't seem to be eating. Ask Jerome why he... Nope, thanks for the food, I'm leaving. I just ate people. Or a zombie. I don't know, it's bad. I don't want to know. But I don't know, it won't make me throw up everywhere. Probably. Alright, so that being said, what we're going to do is rest. We're going to search for a resting place, and then we're going to sleep. And we found one. Oh, this is like glorious awesomeness at its finest. Alright, so as our fatigue goes down, or I guess our fatigue meter fills up, which you would think would be the opposite, our available fatigue, I don't know how you would even word that so it wouldn't be terrible, but yeah, stuff. Alright, let us scavenge. We would like to go to the hospital. We'll take the 40-minute search for 30%, please, Alex. And apparently that is not good. Alright, so, this being said, we need to manage our group, equip our old revolver, and prepare to do a little bit of murder. And it's dark, too. So, yay for bad shooting. And bad shooting it is indeed. Oh, rest in peace, fool. Alright, can we cap this dude in the face? 63%, so we had a 2/3 chance to hit, and we landed it. So 2 out of 3 actually just landed. I think this might be the only game I've ever played that the RNG is actually somewhat accurate. Which, to me, is a miracle amongst miracles. Look at this stuff, it's amazing! And we're out of bullets. It's okay, we can reload. And you know we're going to switch to hammer time anyway, so I'm not sure why you guys are even fretting. Actually, we're up against one final... Let's try the pipe out, see how we do with the pipe. After we get the pipe thing to disappear. Alright. We're not very good at hitting with the pipe. That might have hit him, but I think I turned away too early. I feel like he's still getting to attack every time, too. Yeah, we killed him. Okay, it's something. Unfortunately, once again, we did not get lucky enough to get medical supplies. That's what we're going for. So hopefully the drugstore, and we found nothing useful. Of course we didn't. So I gotta say, our scavenging has been pretty awful. We'll go to the police station, we'll go for the 20-minute search. We may find absolutely nothing the entire time. We may... Oh, we got some shotgun shells. Still pretty useless. Not gonna lie. I guess the grocery store is next. 42% chance. Will RNG love us or hate us? I'm thinking hate us. Nope. Loved us. Nice. Food ration. Well, still not great, but it's not bad. Alright. 40 minutes, 35%. And we are definitely getting mauled here. Slightly. Alright, we landed a singular blow. And what are we going to do now? We're going to go over there and we're going to switch over to our old revolver. We're going to switch over here to hopefully not getting eaten by an entire horde of zombies. Though, no guarantee. Is it almost daytime yet? I feel like this is not fair. I feel like things are a little bit more fair. There's 3 zombies left. We're going to come over this way. Can I click up here to target? Oh, I totally can. Get shot in the face, man. Boom. Alright, now we're going to switch back over after we reload. Alright, we're going to switch back over to the old hammer, I guess. I feel a little bit safer with the hammer. Fortunately. Oops. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like things are going super... Wow, this guy really doesn't want to die a second time. He's like, hey, I've already died once, okay? You can't say you've done that. Hey, I found a teddy bear and some food rations. It's mostly clean besides a red spot on the left paw that won't go away. Well, I guess we're done scavenging, so that did not go super well for us. We're going to try resting again, which is probably just going to aggro more nasty things to come murder us. Nope. Sweet. And then we'll gobble up some food and we'll head on our way. So basically, the only thing we got are some shotgun shells and nothing really super great there. And the food ration that we did manage to grab, we're going to end up using right now to get rid of our hunger, and then we're on our way. So, not a very fruitful run for us. Alright, let's plot our next course. We head this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, and then there. Yeah, that seems viable. Alright, we're going to give it a shot then. And we're going to hope that we survive it. We are outrunning the growls. There's not that much time between... Oh, nope. We were outrunning the growls, but... it's just one singular zombie. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Come over here and hammer him to the face. And bap. He was definitely not thrilled with that. We'll bap him a second time, and then the third time should be the charm. Nope, third time was a miss. Fourth time's the charm. Fourth time is just slightly more wounds. Alright, we'll try it from this side. Bam. Wrecked. Oh, some perfume. Not the best idea to use it while on the road, but a requirement for other occasions. Huh. I don't know if getting rid of any of the stuff we have is going to be better than that. Like, I feel like the sidewalk chalk sounds like it might be more useful. Like, people could drive me like food here or help or whatever the case is and draw like little chalk lines to get people to where they're at. I mean, I could see the chalk being useful, but what do I know? You begin walking alongside a deteriorated railroad running east. A short while into this leg of your journey, you happen across a lone cab from what you assume is a diesel locomotive. This intrigues you, so you climb up inside and take a look around. The interior of the train cab is a mess. It seems like the unfortunate driver was shot where he sat in the back of the head. His brain's blown out across the control panel. A decently sized bullet hole all but confirms this story. Interesting. You shove the corpse aside and check the controls. Your best guess is that it seems to be in working order, though the fuel gauge is reading very low. Well, try and start the train. You search the panel and find a key still in its keyhole. Turning it doesn't seem to do anything. You suppose it's a start. You begin flipping switches at random, moving levers up and down. You really have no idea what you're doing. After an hour, you give up. Train operation is too complex for you to understand. Well, that kind of stinks. I suppose we wasted a little bit of time there, didn't we? So we're going to head to here, and then down, and then over. Okay. So make sure I'm on point. Well, I hope he's got some comfortable shoes on, man. This dude's been walking cross country right now. It has not been a pleasant journey for him. So hopefully his feet health is pretty good right now. Halt! You ready your weapon, ready to pounce on whoever saw fit to disrupt you. A lone woman in khaki brown parka jacket and blue beret, carrying a pump-action shotgun, appears before you. Be warned, you're entering territory belonging to the Skagway Socialist Union. An observer will accompany you until you pass through our borders. Look at the woman questioningly. Her eyes dart from side to side. So, keep doing what you're doing. It'll be like I'm not even here. You shrug and begin to move out with this woman, whose name you find out is Olivia, trailing a short distance behind. Okay. Oh, we have a quest marker. But I don't want to go that way. I want to go down this way. Well, I guess our course has been redirected for us. We'll definitely have to take a snooze and eat some food after this long hike, or long trek, or long journey, or what have you. I think what we'll probably end up doing, we can keep going, maybe. Hopefully nothing bad happens here. You see a man on the side of the road struggling to open a crate marked supplies. At your approach, he stops what he's doing and waves to you. He requests your assistance in opening the crate, explaining that it was dropped by a helicopter to help the survivors, and promises to share the contents if you give him a hand. You badly need supplies. Draw your weapon and tell the man to leave. This seems a bit too good to be true. It might be a trap. You wish the man good luck and move on. Open the crate. Who will open it? Greg. The lid pops off, but before Greg can see what's in the crate, the man points a gun at his head. Back off! It's mine! The situation is rapidly deteriorating. If you don't handle this right, Greg could wind up severely injured or worse. Let the man have the crate. Try to talk him down. Let the man have the crate. You surrender and step away from the crate. The man continues to point the gun at you until you're out of sight. You're welcome! Alright, rest time. This is not going to go well. The growl meter is growling. And it's getting a little nerve-wracking here. They're kind of teetering on the edge. They're not going full crazy, angry, vicious zombie mode just yet. And with the rain, that's going to help us sleep so nicely. Hey, we made it through. We slept through the night. We're heroes. Alright, continue on with our map exploits here. Leaving the SSU territory. Definitely threw us for a spin here. We weren't planning this route. Oh, it looks like we're going to be doing battle here. Yep. And there's a whole bunch of them. Alright, so we're going to manage to switch to our revolver. And, of course, we're going to go with this. It is daytime, finally, so we might actually have a decent chance at hitting something. 70%, not bad. We're going to take another shot here. 80%. We got one more shot in us. Very good. And now we're going to manage to equip a hammer and then bash this guy in the face. And bam. Oh, that did not do enough. Awkward. Try again. There it is. I still feel like he's getting a free swing every time. It looks like he attacks right as we attack. Maybe it's just his getting hit animation. I don't know. Well, the toy hand grenade is back. What I would like to do is this. Equip that, reload it. Once it's reloaded, switch back to hammer time, and continue to travel. The very, very small distance growls were there. That's about as far as the SSU territory extends, so Olivia trails off under her breath before turning to face you. This is as far as I'm supposed to take you. Beyond this point are reprehensible clans of human beings undeserving of that term. Olivia frowns for a few seconds before scrunching up her face. Screw it, I'm sure no one will notice one missing scout. You seem like a good person, so I hope you don't mind if I tag along. Oh yeah! Please, join me. Actually, what about these clans? Well, right, as I said, to the east of here there are a number of clans. As they refer to themselves, they are a little more than bandits, and they control swaths of territory from here to the eastern seaboard. Olivia scowls. They terrorize normal people like yourselves just trying to survive. It's not so bad here, but the problem gets worse and worse the further east you go. She sizes you up from top to bottom. Even more reason to follow you now that I think about it. Alright, welcome. We have two people. What does she have? I'm excited. Oh, she's got a shotgun. Perfect. Alright, she's got endurance, so her fatigue increases 25% slower. She's a pistol, a shotgun, and a rifle expert. Olivia joined the SSU out of necessity, but couldn't handle the atrocities committed by these people. Her life is riskier now, but at least she gets to sleep at night. Alright, so I can probably drop a couple of things for her. And then she could pick all these up and be all like, "What's up?" And it'll be great. Okay, well, I'm going to equip a pipe for her as well. We're going to roll out as a couple of melee combatants. Whew, alright, cool. Well, that was interesting. I gotta say, I wasn't really expecting that, but that works out for me. Alright, we'll head on east. She's got like a little, I don't know. Is that like a little blue cowboy hat? Is that her hair? Maybe that's like her hair is tied back and that's some sort of ribbon or hair tie? Or is it something else altogether? As you walk over the crest of the hill, a pack of rotters comes into view, shuffling along the road. Find a way around them. This might take time, but it's better to avoid the fight. Sure, we'll take some time. Okay, it's taking more time than I thought it was going to. Dear Lord. Okay, sheesh. Alright, we're going to head down here. This is going to be another long leg of our journey. I am pretty fatigued. I may have to actually stop and sleep. We'll keep an eye on the growls here. Sleep definitely seems nice, but we're pretty close. She's hungry, we're tired and hungry. Cries of agony. Oh. Cries of agony attract your attention from over the rise in the road where you spot a man sitting down. You move closer but suddenly halt as you realize that past the bump the road is completely lined with small wooden stakes. Ouch. Not only that, the man's body has been impaled by the stakes in several places. Feet, hands, buttocks. Just looking at the pain this man is in makes you cringe. Try to lift him out. You attempt to make your way over to the wounded man, but in your haste, Greg somehow manages to step on one of the stakes. This sends spikes of pain straight up his leg, causes him to cry out. Greg pulls his foot straight out and backs away from the field of spikes. This man can fend for himself. Now you have your own problems to deal with. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Good job, Greg. Good job. Alright, we need to sleep, like, badly. Nope, nobody. They're both sleeping. And we're ready to wake up at a moment's notice, I'm hoping. Well, she's definitely getting her fatigue back way quicker than he is. Oh, those growls are real, folks. Those growls are real. I'm looking at that thing as close as I can. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's daylight almost. Come on. Do it. Get the fatigue. Okay, whew. Oh, we survived. Alright, they both get to eat, because we're nice like that. And it's time for us to continue with our little adventure here. Oh, things are definitely not friendly for us. Stepping on spikes, getting impaled, not being able to scavenge for, gosh, I don't know how long. For medical supplies we only got once? Twice, maybe? It hasn't been great. There's a large tractor trailer in the road the driver must have turned too sharply because it's lying on its side. You can't see what the trailer is supposed to contain, but you can see the door isn't locked. Open the trailer. You open the door and find boxes and boxes full of food. The truck was clearly headed to a grocery store. Unfortunately, most of the food is perishable, but you do manage to find quite a few items that are still good. Nice. Alright, sweet. I will take that. And map time. We finally get to go on another scavenging run. We're still looking really solid overall. I mean, Greg obviously needs a heal, but I mean, we're looking pretty good. Alright, before we go and we do all this, we're going to eat. And confirm that. And then we're going to go scavenging. We're going to try the hospital again. 29% chance. Please give us medical supplies. Alright, we got a cell phone earpiece. Fantastic. That was not what we were looking for at all. Let's close that. Scavenge. We'll try the drugstore this time. We'll go for the 40-minute search. Need medical supplies. Oh, and we need to not die here. Alright, so what we're going to do instead of what I was intending to do initially is we are going to switch to our weapons of murder, death, killing. Alright. Okay, he is very bad at what he's doing. Alright, I should be able to, at this point, switch to the pipe. And then switch over to the hammer. You guys will get to see me fail epically at doing this correctly. It's going to be quite abysmal. You guys should enjoy it. Get him! Greg, why are you not attacking? Oh, because I keep clicking on her, that's why. That is awkward, I'm not going to lie. We did it. I don't think anyone got hit there, but it's rough. Hey, more food rations. Nice. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to teach my brain how to do multiple things, and apparently it's a little bit more complicated and distracting and difficult than I thought it would be. But, well, we're alive. Alright, we definitely need to find another place to rest. Seems like we're spending the vast majority of our time looking for safe places to sleep. But I'm okay with that. Safe places to sleep are pretty darn important. Did that just grow, or has that always been there? I don't know. I'm a little perplexed by it, but that's okay. Alright, we are fully slept now. We're going to go back to scavenging. We're going to go for the police station. 20-minute run. See what we get. Rifle bullets. Neither of us have a rifle nor use a rifle. Well, she can use a rifle, I suppose. Alright, to the grocery store. I should have gone for the 60 minutes. It looked like it was at 50%, where the 40 was only at 49%. It's like a 1% difference. It's okay. Finally, the apartments. We're going to run the risk. Hopefully, we get lucky again and not have to do battle with zombies, but unfortunately, it appears that our luck has indeed run out. Alright, so we're going to manage to get our old revolver back and reload it. And I suppose we'll equip our shotgun and reload that as well. Alright, that is done. Oh, I hate when it does that. Get her to back up and reload. Get him to just sit there and shoot. Okay, she's reloaded. She's gonna shoot. He's gonna come back here, and he's gonna shoot. Okay, and he's gonna equip his hammer. And then she's gonna equip her pipe. And she's gonna run over here. And he's gonna run over here. And he's gonna smack this one. Back away. She missed, but she's coming back in. Yeah! Tag team. Murder, death, blunt force trauma, action, I guess. Bobblehead of a baseball player you don't know. Sweet. Sounds perfect for her to carry. Okay, well that worked out. It looks like it's time for us to eat again. Confirm that. Scavenge, and that's it. It's all the scavenging we can do, and this is another great place to end the episode, I suppose. Take a quick look at the map. We're really close. Looks like we have one more jump, and then we're actually at our objective. And then we get to continue on from there. So far, things went a little bit odd, a little bit crazy. We have not been able to find medical supplies for quite some time, but overall, we're still doing pretty decent. And we made it through the first map. Then there's another map, and then a third map. So there's a total of 3. So I guess we'll probably end around episode 6, maybe episode 8, 10, tops. But it should give you a good idea. This is assuming we are able to continue and we actually beat this, but there's no telling if that's going to be the case. I already find that dealing with 2 individuals is actually quite a bit more challenging than I was anticipating. So I can't even fathom how I'm going to handle 6 people at once. But that's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, this just released, a couple of days ago onto Steam. It's a lot of fun. I'd highly recommend you check it out and just have some fun with it. It is a really, 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 really fun game, and I've been enjoying it immensely. Alright, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.